Hello everyone, Karthik here. Today we are going to see about vitamin E and vitamin K and welcome to Medjo Notes. Okay, let's start from chemistry. So as I have already told, I have attached this PDF in description box and I also given the Telegram link and WhatsApp community group. So you can refer from the description link. Okay, Medjo Notes Chemistry. Okay. Chemical name is tocopherol. Tocopherol is the active form of vitamin E. Active vitamin was isolated from wheat germ oil. About 8 tocopherols have been identified. Among them, alpha tocopherol is the most active. Okay, remember the name alpha tocopherol. Tocopherol have tocol ring system. Okay. Okay, then we'll see about absorption, transportation, and storage. This is basic for all the fat soluble vitamins. Normal blood level of vitamin E, that is tocopherol, is zero point 0.5 to 1 milligram per deciliter. Vitamin E is absorbed in small intestine along with fats with the help of bile salts. Yeah, we already know this. From intestine, vitamin E is transported as chylomicrons to the liver. From the liver, vitamin E is transported to other tissues, mainly to the adipose tissue and muscle. Adipose tissue, muscle, and liver stores vitamin E to significant amount. Okay. What are the functions? This is very important. Vitamin E is a powerful natural antioxidant. It prevents the pre-oxidative damage of the PUFA, polyunsaturated fatty acids, okay, of cell membranes caused by free radicals. Okay, what they are telling? It prevents the pre-oxidative damage of PUFA of cell membranes caused by free radicals. Okay, we all know that free radicals are released by in our body, right? So these free radicals will damage the PUFA, polyunsaturated fatty acids. So it prevents that pre-oxidative damage of PUFA. Free radicals are continuously produced in the body. They attack and oxidize PUFA of cell membranes and destabilize the integrity of the cell membrane, thus affecting the normal functioning of the cell. Okay. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant which destroys the free radicals and thus prevents the pre-oxidative damage of the cell membrane. So this is the important point. You have to remember this point very well. See, I have written in black pen notes for each vitamin. I have used different colors. When you see in vitamin D, no, I would have written like even though vitamin D is sunshine vitamin. When like over cause of overexposure to sunlight doesn't leads to vitamin D toxicity, right? So I have written that point in black, which means that that point is important when you remember the vitamin D. The same wise, this point, no, vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant which destroys the free radicals and thus prevents the pre-oxidative damage of cell membrane. This point is important in vitamin E. Okay, we'll go to the next page. Vitamin E protects RBCs from hemolysis. Vitamin E reduces the risk of atherosclerosis by reducing the oxidation of LDL. What is LDL? You might have studied LDL is bad cholesterol. So accumulation of LDL, okay, means LDL is a type of cholesterol. LDL is a bad cholesterol and HDL is a good cholesterol. What does LDL do? LDL do leads to the accumulation of cholesterol particles in the arteries, not only in arteries, in vessels. Okay, normally in vessels, particularly in heart vessels. Okay, so it leads to the atherosclerosis. So it reduces atherosclerosis. How? By reducing the oxidation of LDL. Okay. Reaction with selenium. Okay, selenium also has antioxidant property. Selenium is an integral part of glutathione peroxidase enzyme, which destroys free radicals and protects RBCs and other tissues membrane from pre-oxidative damage caused by free radicals. So it does the same function as a vitamin E. So thus selenium and vitamin E act synergistically with each other against peroxidative damages. So it both act as like both have a similar function, right? So therefore selenium decreases the action of vitamin E and vice versa. Okay, deficiency of vitamin E, no major diseases states have been found, but vitamin E deficiency causes what it will cause: poor nerve conduction, spinocerebellar ataxia, retinopathy, peripheral neuropathy, and myopathy. You just remember this: deficiency of vitamin E is not that much important. So vitamin E will be asking in 5-mark question. This is not a 15-mark question, so you can just read it out and you can write in your own words as well. Vitamin A and D is 15-mark question, so I have put a separate video on that. So you can refer that also at my channel. Okay, next is vitamin E is recommended in persons consuming diet high in polyunsaturated fatty acids because they tend to form free radicals. Yeah, what is the function of vitamin E? So it prevents the pre-oxidative damage of the PUFA. Sorry. It prevents the pre-oxidative damage of PUFA of cell membranes caused by free radicals. So vitamin E is recommended in persons consuming a diet high in polyunsaturated fatty acids because they tend to form free radicals. Okay. Alzheimer's disease vitamin E supplementation. Okay. This RD is very much important. They might ask in one mark question. So males we have 10 milligram, females 8 milligram, pregnancy 12 milligram, and lactation again 12 milligram. Okay. The requirement increases with the higher intake of PUFA. Pharmacological dose is 200 to 400 international unit per day. Okay. Source sunflower oil, vegem oil, what all type of oil, vegetable oils. What we have found everything is. Hypervitaminosis means doses above 1000 international units per day causes tendency to hemorrhage. So, toxicity of vitamin E leads to doses above 1000 international units per day. Okay, causes tendency to hemorrhage. Okay, that's all vitamin E. Let's go next. Vitamin K. Okay, vitamin K is a coagulation vitamin. Okay, we'll see the chemistry. Vitamin K is a naphthaquinone derivative compound. Vitamin K1 is also known as phylaquinone. Okay, vitamin K2 is a menaquinone. Menadione is a water-soluble synthetic vitamin widely used in clinical practice. So, menadione is a compound of vitamin K. Vitamin K is fat-soluble, but menadione is a water-soluble synthetic vitamin widely used in clinical practice. Okay, absorption and storage is the same one what's been said in vitamin E, the same will be applied for vitamin K also. Okay, we'll just refer to this. Okay, we'll go to the next. Next is biochemical functions. Yeah, this is very important for vitamin K as it is a coagulative vitamin. We are going to see a mechanism called not a mechanism. One second, wait. Yeah, okay, wait. Biochemical functions. Yeah, vitamin K is required for the synthesis of the active forms of some blood clotting factors. We might study it in blood, no physiology. We would have studied about hemostasis, that mechanism. So blood clotting, how blood coagulation occurs. So in that blood clotting factor synthesis, vitamin K is very much important to 7, 9, and 10. All these factors are synthesized as inactive zymogens in the liver. These inactive blood clotting factors are converted to active form by gamma carboxylase enzyme by the presence of gamma carboxylation. So I told some process now. This is the gamma carboxylation process. So these inactive blood clotting factors are being activated by the gamma carboxylase enzyme. Vitamin K as a cofactor for this carboxylase enzyme. Okay, so for this enzyme, vitamin K acts as cofactor. So that's why it's required for the, even though it acts as a cofactor, it's been important to convert inactive this clotting factors into active clotting factors, right? Okay, vitamin K. Okay, since vitamin K helps in coagulation, it is refers to as anti-hemorrhagic vitamin. Okay, we have to remember this name. So I have given the process. Okay, decamerol and warfarin are antagonists of vitamin K. So it acts opposite to the vitamin K. They are structural analogs of vitamin K and competitive inhibit gamma carboxylation system of blood coagulation. So these two act as anticoagulants. So this decamerol and warfarin prevents the anticoagulation process. No, this process gamma carboxylation process. So that's why it acts antagonist to vitamin K. Warfarin is used in the treatment of thrombotic diseases. Okay, osteocalcin, a small protein synthesized by osteoblast and seen only in bone. This protein binds tightly to the hydroxypeptide crystals of the bones. This binding is dependent on the degree of gamma carboxylation. So how much gamma carboxylation occurs depends on that. This osteocalcin is synthesized in the body. Why osteocalcin is synthesized? So this protein is necessary for the bone. Okay, hydroxypeptide crystals of the body. So this binding is important. Okay. So how it's important, like how much gamma carboxylation happens, what depth the gamma carboxylation happens. So that's equal to the synthesis and binding of osteocalcin to the hydroxypeptide crystals of the bone. Okay, we'll go to the next slide. What happened? Wait. Okay, clinical manifestations of the vitamin K deficiency. This is very important. Premature infants have relative vitamin K deficiency due to lack of hepatic stores, limited oral intake, and absence of intestinal bacterial flora. In children and adults, vitamin K deficiency may be manifested as bruising tendency and ecchymotic pictures, mucous membrane, hemorrhage, post-traumatic bleeding, nasal bleeding, and internal bleeding. Okay, prothrombin time. What is prothrombin time? Prolongation of prothrombin time and delayed clotting are characteristic feature of vitamin K deficiency. Vitamin K is not there. We can observe the prolongation of the prothrombin time. When the liver function is considerably lowered, prolongation of prothrombin time occurs due to the deficient synthesis of coagulation factors. In such cases, administration of vitamin fails to restore prothrombin to the normal levels. What are the causes of vitamin K deficiency? One is small absorption of lipids, prolonged antibiotic therapy, and gastrointestinal infections with diarrhea will destroy the bacterial flora and can also lead to vitamin K deficiency. Okay, bacterial flora, not flow. Correct that. Okay, this is the causes of vitamin K deficiency. We'll go to the next. Okay, RDA is 55 to 65 microgram per day. Is very simple when compared to other fat soluble vitamins. White RDA, not specific for male, female, and all. See, I have just collected this values from Vasudevan only. So these are the correct values, almost correct values. So 55 to 65 microgram per day. Sources are green leaf vegetables. Hypervitaminosis leads to hemolysis, kidney stress, and brain damage. So that's all for both vitamin A and vitamin K. So these are simple fat soluble vitamins. They'll be usually asked in 5-mark question, or they might ask together in 15-mark question. So just study all the vitamins. Don't leave anything. Fat soluble vitamins are very much important. At least one question will be asked either from 1 mark or 5 mark or 15 mark or else in 10 mark or else in 3 mark, whatever they may have. They may ask question from this chapter. Okay, so let's get started in next video from water soluble vitamins. Okay, so that's all fat soluble vitamins. I have completed this. So I have attached the notes for vitamin E and vitamin K in the Telegram group, and the Telegram group link description is given in my description box, so you can refer in my description box. That's all.